minutes ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Washington football team. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Army. Attack. Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Let's go, Jim. Let's go.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll find Hodgins there complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Check safety, check safety. Attack.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he's got room. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
A gain of 18
Charles,
on the
they
play.
won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
He'll find Metcalf. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 12.
Another nice gain.
First
That's now
down,
30 yards
Panthers.
between those last two plays. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They go play action. Now Mahomes. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Mahomes
Not much there, only a yard. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline.
Now it's 3rd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Mahomes to throw once more. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
A gain of 14.
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Mahomes firing complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 13.
And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to have a first down
Cam
here as he
Akers,
gets this
the
one to the
ball
17-yard line.
Jordan Poyer on the tackle.
A 3rd down gain of 3
It's a gain of
yards, and
3.
that'll be enough.
First down, Carolina.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Akers. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now here's Mahomes. That is caught inside the 5.
Mahomes
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Metcalf.
3rd catch for him on this
First
drive
and
alone,
goal
and it'll give
at
him a
the
1st
3-yard
down.
line.
Check Mike, check Mike.
Switch. Switch.
Shift, shift, shift. Shift, shift.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane
Number
as they
20,
stop
Tony
him right
Pollard,
around
the
the
ball
line.
carrier. Stop
To me,
short of
that's a
the goal
terrific
line.
run on 1st and goal
Pick
at the
up
3.
of
They
2.
got 2 yards.
Brings up
I'd
2nd
line right
and
back
goal.
up and give it to him again.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Check 93.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown,
Mahomes pass
Panthers.
complete to number 83.
Darren Waller hitting
Touchdown,
double digits with
Carolina.
his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is Jakeem Grant. And out a little across the 25 to the
Jakeem
27.
Grant on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, here we go.
Hey, 54.
54. Mike 54. Big stop, D. Big stop.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good.
They may want to go back to that one. First
Washington.
play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA
The
Sports.
score, Panthers 7, Washington nothing.
60.
Hey, 50. 50's the mic. 50's the mic.
All right, red.
No. Off.
Look at him.
Now a play fake here on first down. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
37-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
50's the mic. I'm going to run you over. Run you over.
Now a carry for Dobbins. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
35-yard line. 2
Give the
yards
tackle
on the
to
pickup.
Hassan Reddick.
It's 2nd and 8.
Last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
All day, baby, all day. 53, ready.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Now Dobbins, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 9.
He goes set. 280, 59.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 40 gut. 40 gut.
Back to throw, Stafford. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
On the tackle.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First down, Panthers.
Yellow.
98's the Mike. Check pass.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the Mike. Get that quarterback, D-line. You got to go right here. You got to play big.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run on first down with Akers. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Check. Yellow. Let's go heavy. Hey, 57. What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go.
Check. Crunch.
He's coming.
Mahomes going to throw. Touchdown, Carolina.
Mahomes pass.
Darnell Mooney with touchdown number 12
Carolina.
on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Taken in the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Watch the run. 20, 25, check 25, 49.
They'll run here with Dobbins. Dobbins hit and he fumbles.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On first down, it's Gurley. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Tackle made.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
180. Middle. You ready? Defense focus.
From just shy of midfield, Stafford.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Scoops, alert! Hey, tight. Check 52.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Ebron caught left side. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
16 yards on the play.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford sliding out of the pocket. And he connects with Ebron. And all the way down inside the 5 of the 4. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Bring it.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Hey, tighten down.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. Now a timeout taken.
No gain on the play.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. It changed name. How about your respect? Giving more than when I get expected nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They snap it to Stafford. They'll roll him out right. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground, and it's picked up by the Panthers. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20.
Bring it!
And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Easy alert! 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. They're not ready for this, man. 21. For this, they still playing soccer.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
29-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Hey, they scared. They scared. He's checking. He's checking.
Stafford. And he's going to go down again.
Matthew Stafford.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Washington going to send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Panthers will have a first and 10 from deep in their own territory.
14-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught at the 25. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf.
It's a gain of 63
Well, partner,
yards.
that's how you make a long drive.
First
Suddenly,
down,
not
Carolina.
so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Know your job. Hey, Ribbless.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Darren Waller
Carolina.
with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Butker on for the PAT.
Point after.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Washington nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Grant on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
54.
Now Stafford. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards on the play. First down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
There's a nice pickup right there. And after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Rip left, rip left. Stay 50. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. 3 buzz. Right there. 54, right there.
On first down, it's Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. That one caught by the rookie Chase Claypool. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Washington, first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And right side, they're going to go option here. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
180. 36. Watch this. Go, come on, man. Go.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd and 9.
Ready? Blue 60. The mic. Cut. Mike 36. Mike 36. Let's go, D. Omaha, ready, move. Undercrush.
Operating from the gun. Stafford buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Decent gain on the scramble to 6,
Stafford
but now it's 4th.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Move.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of field time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy sharing. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for...
He's got a man complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41.
It's a gain of 48 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Check 99. Check 99.
50, yellow. Yellow.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Yellow. Argolon, 80.
It's going to be a long...
15. Easy.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
A gain of
Giving
16
back-to-back
yards.
catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Check. Yellow.
65. Check the backer.
Hey, Riblet.
Now Mahomes. His throw caught at about the 5.
Mahomes pass.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Carolina.
Darnell Mooney, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers just continue to pour it on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Score, Panthers 35, Washington nothing. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini-losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Able to hit his target, Claypool. Yeah, he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
At the 40-yard line.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Check, Mike. 50. Easy. Alert.
54. Quit talking about it and bring it on.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Probably wishing that they could have had a few runs like that earlier in the game now facing this deficit in the fourth.
Hard to criticize a run of that magnitude, but they really need those types of runs to go the distance and need bigger plays to try and get back into this one.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Right back to Dobbins on first. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Dobbins, the ball carrier.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2nd and 8.
Come on, D. Mike, 36. Mike.
From the gun, Stafford. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Montez Sweat. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike, 36. They can't hang with us.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
We got to get this stop here, D. Mike, 36. Mike.
Mahomes going to throw it here. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
It's a loss of 4
That'll wind up
yards.
going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here. And his kick is absolutely perfect.
Makes the score.
And that right there is something we've seen, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
Taken about 7 yards deep. Yeah, this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
11 at the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Pick it up, D.
operating from the gun. Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you've got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Today's final score, Panthers 38, Washington 0.